Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name's Emily. Hello, nice to meet you. If you're new, please subscribe. The goal is 1,000 subscribers, but I'm just trying to get to 500 or maybe like 400 right now, and I think we're at 328, so we'll see. But that's the goal. The goal is 1K, but slowly, so like 400, I don't know, just join. We can be friends. It's nice to have some friends. I've literally just come back from Japan, so probably my next couple of videos will be about that. I also have this light thing that like I've never used. Anyway, I've never used it, and then I'm like, oh, I have it. I'll just pop it up, and yeah, it's sick. Anyway, I'm blind from the light. It's very bright. I could dim it, but I don't want to. I was starting to fall asleep, so I thought should be charged enough, and it is, so let's go. I basically did exactly what I did last year, and when I was away, I just kept ordering things. So I came back to like a Christmas tree of orders. Stop saying anyway, and we're gonna open some packages together. Woo! And then I'll also do a I will also show what I got from Japan while I was away. Yeah, it was a good time. It was a good trip. I went by myself. That was a first for me. I was very anxious. I would probably say anxious over stressed, because like stressed for me is like there's a deadline. Anxious is like what might happen. Like anxiety from inside out. She's there to protect from the possibility of what might happen, not what actually will happen, because like they're two different things. What might happen hasn't actually happened. So anyway, but also I was very blessed while I was away, so I get, I think I've said this before, but like, I would put myself under the category of spiritual. Like, I think about like the witchcraft, the universe, God, and like, really, yeah, a little bit of everything, because we're in a world that has a little bit of everything. Well, a lot of everything, but yeah. Anyway, I felt blessed and looked after in certain aspects. Like, I'll say it in this video, but I might repeat it in the next one if I talk about it again. But literally yesterday, as I was heading home, I'm home now, as I was heading home, Google Maps pretty much got me everywhere I need to go, except for like the last bit. So I got to the bus station, so from my hotel, I walked to the train station. That was all fine. From the train station to the bus station, that was like where the little bit of a problem was. It told me to wait on like on a certain side, and so I went and waited, and then like people came and like kind of stood around and looked and then left, and one person, so probably like say like 5 to 10 people, but like one person came up to me and goes, "Do you speak English?" And I was like, "Yes, I do." And she's like, "Cool, are you like waiting for like this like bus station?" And I was like, "Yeah, I am. I'm hoping it's the right one, but I guess we'll see." And so she initiated a conversation, and then she basically like just walked away, and I was like, okay, no worries. She ended up going across the street. So there were 2 stations, and I pretty much like, I scoured like this, or scoured, I don't know if that's the right word, but I was like looking at every detail on like at the bus station that I was like Google Maps had sent me to. nowhere did it say that it was a drop-off section. So I ended up like, I watched the girl, like the lady, like cross the street, and I would like walk across the road, and I was like, okay. And I kept it in mind. I was like, she hasn't come back yet, and she hasn't come back, and then she didn't come back. And then I looked over like probably 4 times, and I turned around and I was like, And then all of a sudden, the last time I turn around, she's like waving. And I'm like, oh my God, thank God that I like, cause the thing is that I reckon it was like a guardian angel kind of situation, because she could have not spoken to me, worked it out herself, and then once she got to the other side of the road, like most people, like, she might not have even cared. She could have thought, that person's not my responsibility. If she makes it, if she doesn't, I don't care. Like, that's not on, like, her, that's on me. Like, I have to make sure that I make it to the places that I need to go. And, like, it was all fine, like, if I didn't make it, because I literally left, like, I think 8 hours early, so I had plenty of time in case something went wrong. Anyway, so I see her wave me down, and I'm like, oh my God, okay, 15 minutes before the bus comes, so thank goodness there was also time. So I'm like waiting, and then I cross the road, and then she's like still waving me down, like when I'm on the same side of on the street, and I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. And she was like, yeah, like, look, like, it actually says, like, the timetable and all that stuff. And, like, there was these men that, like, tag your bag, so then when it goes underneath the bus, and then it comes out, you can make sure that, like, the ticket matches. I haven't seen that, but this is, like, literally probably the first time I've seriously taken public transport in my life. That sounds bad to say, because, yeah, but I feel like it sounds bad to say. I grew up obviously very privileged to be able to just get, like, my parents to drive me places. So I do know that I'm very lucky and grateful and very privileged to have had that life. But, yeah, public transport was so cheap over in Japan. And it might be cheap here too, but I don't think so. So I might check that. But, yeah, but now I know that I could literally just take a train to Melbourne. So anytime I want. Yeah, but that was a story. It was like, if that person didn't come to that bus station and have like the same thought as me, and then actually she went off and like checked the other side, and then if I didn't turn around, it was all like, it all just worked out. And I'm so grateful and thankful that it did, because like because the train and the bus together cost like $17.80. So like $17.80. The bus took an hour to get to the airport, by the way. So like 10 out of 10. Because like if worse came to worse, I could either wait until 1:15, but the thing is that I was on the other side of the road. So I'm like, at that time it might not have clicked that, hey, she's going to the same place and she didn't come back, so maybe I need to like go over. For some reason it just did not gel in my brain until like after the whole thing happened. Anyway, so yes, I'm very grateful for her. Very thankful to her too, because yeah. And then I feel like there was someone else, but she was like the standout, especially just towards the end of the trip. I definitely made friends like throughout, which like I'm in contact with, I'd probably say like one of them mainly, but like, yeah, it was a great experience. And like I made friends, which it's really easy to make friends, by the way. It felt like when you're in kindergarten and all you had to say was hi. Also, oh my God, I was at the airport, so went out yesterday. Also, I smashed through a book yesterday. However, I listened to the audio as well, so like that definitely helped, which I've been trying to read for like 2 years. And it was more just the fact that like I just never got around to it. So I finally read The Subtle Art of Not Given. Yeah, I don't know if I know I've sworn a lot on my page, and that's probably not, but yeah, anyway, that probably doesn't help. But yeah, this was good. This was really good. And I did the You can't really see it, but you can. The annotations and the highlights and stuff. Not so much annotations, but highlights. That was a really good book. And I also finished another one while I was away. Because standing in line waiting for a ride that'll take like 2 minutes, but you waited like 4 hours. I also read The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. Fucking so good. Fantasy book. Really, really good. Little bit of twists, a little bit of turns. Definitely recommend if you're looking for something like fantasy in the gods kind of thing. Yeah, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. And although it's like, yeah, it's fiction, because it's not true. Sometimes I like things to believe then they're true. Anyway, but, even though it was like a story, it made me think that like, while I was away, that technically I was invisible. Like, I was kind of like a ghost. Because I was there, and then I might never go back again. So like, who's gonna see me again? Anyway, but if you're looking for a book to read, it was 500 and something pages. Hold on. 544 pages. If you want to read the acknowledgements. Otherwise, it was 541 pages. I also had the audiobook to this because I literally cannot read a book without, like, I feel like I can't read a book and retain the information. So, but with someone telling me the information and me reading the book at times, because audiobook I was able to like walk the streets and listen to it while I walked an hour to the museum, or yeah, waiting in line for rides at Disney. Audiobooks are the best. I also have another one that I haven't started, but I actually might get the audiobook for it. I brought it with me for some reason. I thought I would read it, and I only ended up reading one book, especially because it was like an 80-minute wait for the ride that I went on, and I was like, oh my god, this wait is so long. And then I was like, I can listen to an audiobook. So that's what I did. I'm not on like Audible or whatever. I download, like I buy them on iTunes, like iBooks or whatever. The audiobooks from them, because for me, I don't feel like I'd read enough if I actually got a subscription. But then again, maybe I would. I don't know. But yeah, this one looked good too. I was at a bookstore and I was having a look, and the color of the spine caught my eye. Not that you can see that. I don't think you can. Oh, maybe you can. Yep. And then I was like, I'm kind of recently embracing my more nerdy side, so Dungeons and Drama. But also, in saying that, like, I've literally always been nerdy, but like not in certain aspects. I feel like I'm more of like, I don't know. There's heaps of like nerdy avenues that I feel like I go down, but like I don't just go down one path. I go down like 20 of them. Anyway, that's the talk on the books. I don't remember. I feel like I jumped from one story to the next, but yeah. I don't remember what else I was talking about. Anyway, we have literally heaps of DVDs, plus a couple of other things that came in the mail, so very excited. Also, coming back from a trip and like showing what I got and all that stuff. Coming back from a trip and like for me making these videos is like a 2-for-1. I don't know. No. I don't know what the word I'm thinking of is. And if you actually watch this and you're screaming at me, I'm so sorry. It's like I'm just gonna say 2-for-1. Like, I'm filming and opening packages, and I'm gonna go through my suitcase and unpack all at the same time as I film. So yeah, it's like, yeah, I know what I'm thinking about, but I can't explain it, you know? Anyway, okay, we're gonna start with like the packages I got, and then in the next video, I'll dive into my spendings and my, yeah, what I got. So yeah, let's go. Oh, must be this one. My dad literally was like, yep, so you've got another 100 packages. And I was like, sorry about that. Sort of. Ooh. Paper slip. What does it say? What is it? It is, ooh, Goddess. So my friend and I literally were watching, oh, it was called Beautiful Creatures. Love that movie. It's good stuff. Anyway, but because it's like, it's an older movie, it had freaking like trailers, and one of the trailers was for this movie. Now I'm unpacking it to put the disc back and hopefully check that it's fine. But yeah, literally we both looked at it and we were like, that looks like it would be a good movie. Yeah, cool, it's fine. It's literally about a woman, I don't know if you can, anyway, yeah, there you go. It's literally about a woman who, like, basically films pretty much YouTube videos or, like, live streams or something in her kitchen. And either her husband, I think it's her husband. Ronan Keating, holy shit. Okay. I didn't realize he was an actor, but that's cool. I'm gonna just say it. Yes, okay. Finally found the word that I was looking for. Her husband goes into the kitchen one day and he's like not wearing anything except for an apron, and she's still live streaming, and everyone in the world like sees this man's ass and they're like, oh, nice. And then I guess she also makes good content and people like her, and then stuff happens. I could read the thing, but I'm not going to, because I'm not, that's, yeah, just not happening right now. Anyway, what's next? For a second I was like, I think they're all for me. And then this is something I got just before I left. I think it was just before, because I've got all the other ones except for this one. And, you know, tragedy happened, so I was really sad about it. And I was like, this is the one I don't have. I have it on iTunes, but I didn't have it on CD. But I've got them all now on CD, so I'm happy about that. The back of it's like cracked, but it's the case, so it's okay. Yeah. I'm so excited. There's this one I got, and I'm so keen because I seen a video for it like recently, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh my god, I completely forgot about this movie existing. And then like it was all over my For You page, and the disc looks good. The disc looks good. I'm gonna watch this today. I'm hoping that my brother brings me back a kebab, because I've been craving a freaking kebab for like 2 weeks, maybe 3, because I feel like it might have been 3 now. But Daddy Daycare, love it. I haven't seen this in so long. I watched Pitch Perfect on the plane today, and I was like, yeah. I was like, not so extreme, but I wish I was like I would have been like dancing and singing, and I was sitting in my chair, and then like my reflection hit me in the face, and I was like, I was like, oh, I look like that while I'm like, oh. Anyway, but because I was like quoting the whole movie basically, and then I caught myself like singing along, and I was like, oh well, I'm gonna keep doing it anyway. Pure joy, my dudes. Do what is pure joy, because it's how you get through life. And I found, yeah, and I'm like, do I book my next trip? Ha, just kidding. I need like some jobs to do that first. So I'm also thinking I'm gonna apply for a bunch of jobs. Especially because it's summer holidays now here in Australia, in Victoria. In Australia, it's like summer. So we have summer holidays. And so like everybody comes down to where we live. Like genuinely. Anyway, just the area. People come down and, you know, they go, it's tourist season. So like this is the time where people make their money, especially because also Christmas is coming up and New Year's, and they're the busiest time of the year. So let's go. I also bought this movie called St. Elmo's Fire. Not that you can see that because of the light, but there you go. I think I seen a trailer for it or something, or a clip, and I was like, that looks good. And then I was just like, yep, cool. I bought it online. So yeah. I tried to buy Twitches, like the Disney original movie Twitches, and Twitches 2, but then like just didn't like go through, and I was like, take my money. What do you mean? Yeah, that's nice. I was away, obviously going to Disneyland and stuff, and then I seen this as a reel, like on Instagram reel, but someone had the VHS version, the VHS tape, whereas I just found the DVD, and I paid way too much for this, but I was like, whatever. It looks good. And I don't have a Mickey's House of Mouse, like, yet, so I thought that'd be good. And it's got all the villains, and I'm also so keen for Villain Island. Oh. The dream is to go to like one of those D23s, but I feel like you've got to have a lot of money to do that, so we'll see, maybe one day. I slept like 2 or 3 hours in the last, what's the time? 12. So like 29 hours. I've had like 3 hours sleep, and we're just, I don't know. Anyway, we're just vibing, man. We're just going at it. Oh my God. Okay, so I watched this on the plane, and then I watched it on the plane, and I immediately was like, I need it on DVD. Ugh. This song. Meet me in St. Louis, Louis. Meet me at the fair. I don't know how. I don't know how it goes, but the Judy Garland, so good. And Technicolor. Hello? Technicolor needs to make a comeback, even though I don't know if we actually have technology to do that anymore, but I feel like we could do something, we could replicate it with the technology we've got these days, you'd think. But the whole vibe, man, whole vibe, so good. Also, I watched Singing in the Rain. That was also really good. And then today, like last night, on the plane home, so on the plane up there, I watched, what did I watch? On the way there, I watched Meet Me in St. Louis, and then Singing in the Rain, and then Parenthood, which was a bit funny, like good funny, and then Pretty in Pink, and they threw the packet of toilet rolls down the stairs, and then Twisters, because I already have seen that movie, so that was good. And I had it, so if I didn't finish it, then I could watch it later. And then yesterday, what the heck? And last night, I watched, Fly Me to the Moon. That's so good. I love that movie. I'm waiting for it to come out on DVD or iTunes, but I prefer everything on DVD. I don't know, just cuckoo up here anyway. And then Fly Me to the Moon, and then Hello Dolly, which had an intermission, and I was like, okay. And then And then I had a nap because the person in front of me reclined their chair all the way back. So I had like, it literally felt like I was this close from the screen. And I was like, I already am getting a headache from wearing my glasses for too long. So I'm just going to take a nap. So I took like a 2 or 3 hour nap. And then it was about 2 hours. And I was able to watch Pitch Perfect. So that was good. And then I was feeling nostalgic, so I got this one. However, I had to message my friend though, because I was like, girl, which one was it, the one that we seen together at the cinemas? Because that's the one I'm thinking of, but I can't remember which one that was. And I remember it being good. And she's coming for the holidays, so we'll see. We might watch it, we might not, because it depends on how she's feeling. And what she wants to do as well, of course. And I'm so excited, I haven't seen her in 6 years. Oh my god! Because, well, COVID hit, but also, like, I kept saying to her, and I feel bad, because I kept saying to her, I'm like, oh my god, I'll come visit, and I never did. And, again, like, I really don't want to be that person that's, like, all talk and no, like, actual do. So, I'm trying to get better at doing rather than talking, but I feel like I have to talk about it to, like, work through it as well, like, yeah. But we'll see, we'll get there, but also, I finally took a trip by myself, so I think I can do that again multiple times now, maybe more times than just one, I'm hoping, and see how we go. But I'm also thinking that, like, now at least I'm probably a little bit more comfortable to, if I had to, like, catch a plane and go see her, then I could do that by myself and not have to think that someone had to come with me. But yeah, so keen for that. And then we still have a few left. Oh, goodness me. We're like halfway there? Yeah. Roughly half-ish. Half-ish there. And I still have ordered more. So there are other things coming. What the fuck? Okay. I was like, what the fuck is this? Oh, this was such a struggle because, like, it was either expensive. Oh, okay. I read it upside down and I was stressing. I thought it was in a different language. Okay, that's good too. That's good. Very good. I really don't like these little things that they put. These things, like, go away. Anyway, so I got Wedding Days because I'd seen, again, like, most of the movies I like or want to see or have, like, want to watch. That's so loud. Most of the movies and stuff I see or, like, want to watch, I just find them on YouTube. Not YouTube, oh my god, I just go and find them on eBay. And then I can come back to presents and forget what I got. Ah, nice. Like this one, I also, like, I probably never would have heard of the movie Mermaids if it wasn't for, like, yeah, nice. If it wasn't for, like, like, reels and TikToks. So, yeah, I got Mermaids as well. Cher and Winona Ryder and Christina Ricci? No, Ricci. Sounds right. Ah, okay. I was like, what the fuck is that? Me forgetting what I bought. Oh, well, happens. What is this? What is this? Ooh, yeah! Okay, cool. And then something happened where, like, I was watching, it must have also been, like, a freaking, it would have been, I got all 3 of them with, I'm pretty sure it's the main dudes. Hello, focus, yes, thank you. Yeah, the main dudes. Which are, for me, the main dudes are, like these two dudes, and also like cool. Ugh. I hate that noise when they're like sliding around. You can like, you know they're sliding around. Ugh. Okay. I got the Up All Night tour. I still can't believe that happened. Like, I'm still not over it. Yeah, so I got that one. And then I got the one that we've seen, which was This Is Us, which is the one that, yeah, my friend and I... But I remember it being like a whole group of us going. I don't feel like it was just her and I. I feel like there was like a couple more people. However, this is definitely like secondhand, this one. Oh, and it's broken. But it's like... I don't know where that part's coming from. Oh well. That's fine. The CD is in great condition, so definitely not going to complain. But where are these parts coming from? Oh, the sides. Okay, okay. Cool, that's fine. Okay. We have 3 more things left. Woo! Okay, I've already bought this shirt. I bought it again because I washed it while I was away and now there's holes in it. And I was like, literally the one shirt that I wanted for like 6 months, maybe a year. And by the time, like, and I finally get it, and then all of a sudden now there's holes in it. I was like, what the fuck? Holes from like, I think being washed and stuff. But is that an XL? Okay, alright. The fuck? Oh, okay. Anyway. But yeah, Gremlin shirt. Which I got compliments when I was walking around Universal in, so. But that size doesn't seem right at all. That seems like smaller. And then I sent my brother on a mission to get this shirt, but he came up empty-handed because they were all sold out. So I just went and bought it online because I was like, that's a shirt I need. Do I need it? No. I don't need anything. Let's be real. Nobody needs anything in life. But we get it for the simple pleasures that it gives us. The happy. The dopamine. The serotonin. Whichever the happy one is. I think they're both the happy one, but yeah. And also because I was like a massive freak on Hannah Montana. So like, of course I had to get it. I had to get it. Had to. I literally was like that kind of like freaky child that I remember I got like these, I got it from like book, like the book, not fair. It was like once a week or like once a month. The school would get like this like book newspaper thing that like every kid would get and take home, and then you'd send in like an order form and you'd get that book like a week or 2 later or whenever they like came. And literally I bought like, I think it was Hannah Montana like book collection thing, and it was like 3 books or 2 books. And like I remember this girl being, and I can't remember who the girl was. I have a feeling I know, but I don't exactly remember. Anyway, a girl was like, oh my god, can I have a look? And I was like, you need to wipe your hands. Wipe your hands. And then and I look back at that and I'm like, are you okay? Like, there's something not right with you. I love you, but like, you're not all there. Like, girl, like, what the fuck? Anyway, but yeah, so I was definitely a Hannah Montana girly. I was a Disney Channel girly. But then I was also Nickelodeon because like, for me, I feel like I grew up with the best stuff. iCarly, Victorious, Drake and Josh. I feel like there was a couple other things on Nickelodeon. Big Time Rush. I'm pretty sure that was a Nickelodeon one. Pretty sure. And then on Disney Channel it was like Lizzie McGuire, Hannah Montana, That's So Raven, The Wizards of Waverly Place, which have a reboot, and I'm like, I'll suss that. I think I'll have a look. I'll have a suss. But yeah, I was like, I might wear this as like a PJ top. I would wear it out though. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even care anymore. And especially going overseas, like, people wear the coolest things. And there was a whole store for it. And I was like, oh, I was a little bit jealous, not gonna lie. Anyway. Oh, did I just ruin that? No. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Scrapbooking material, which I started and then just didn't keep up with. Anyway, this is a letter that I need to open off camera, and I'm gonna do that now while you're here with me because let's go. I think I said it, but I don't remember if I said it or not. But on the way home today, why are the cards different? I don't like how the cards look. I mean, they're beautiful, but I don't like it. They changed the design of the cards. What the fuck? What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, on the way home, I had to renew my driver's license. So I did that, and I'm like, actually no, you're not allowed to smile. So I just like looked at the camera like, and I was like, oh, I hope that's okay. And then she just didn't even say, okay, thanks love, you're all done. We were all chatting. So like, and then it was like, she just started like walking away, and I'm like, okay. And she was like, oh, yeah, you can leave now. You finished. And I was like, cool. I was like, okay, no worries. But yeah, like, no warning. She just like kind of just up and left. And I was like, okay. And then I got these. These are like my Christmas present to myself. But shh, we're opening them now. Because we want to have a look. Whoa! Not that you can see anything. Oh, they're like grey. I thought they were blue. They are blue, but like, I thought they were like blue, not like grey blue, you know? They smell nice. Water resistant. Oh my god. That's great. I've got herbs. We're going into we're going into summer, so like, definitely won't be wearing these during summer, but then again, our summer is kind of fucked. So, me saying the F word after not using the F word in a different part of this video because I was like, I don't know if I want to say the F word. And I'm like, anyway, yes, this sizing is correct. Correct. Like, did I need new Ugg boots? No. Was there a sale on? Yes. I feel like Cher sometimes. I don't want a rich husband, like, but like in the sense of I don't want a rich husband because I want to be the rich husband to myself. But then sometimes just having someone else deal with all of that stuff would be nice. So then I can just be the rich wife that just gets the money. That's bad, but I feel like I feel like some people have had that thought in their life at least once, but maybe not. That was my unboxing of all the crap that I bought while I was away. I hope you enjoyed. I did. that one Hilary Duff, like Lizzie McGuire quote. Because I know I did. I hope you enjoyed it. Because I know I did. Also, okay, wait, hold on. Sorry, I sound a little bit British, which reminded me of the fact that overseas has the Sorcerer's Stone. Are you guys okay? Like, was the word Philosopher's Stone, like, just too tricky? But, like, what? Like, why? Like, they changed the whole word. Like, they changed the whole movie for one word. But then I feel like a lot of things do that too, so. But I was just like, what the heck? Especially because when I was in Japan, they had the Sorcerer's Stone, and I was like, but it's the Philosopher's Stone. And also, the Sorcerer's Stone just sounds so wrong. Anyway, that's my didn't need to share thought, which is pretty much this whole video. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed what I shared and showed. Show and tell! Part 1. I hope you enjoy and come back for part 2 at some point. I'll probably post these back to back within like a day or two of each other, or maybe a week. I don't know. I just knew that I wanted to film and show what I got. Because maybe you were like, you seen these and you were like, oh damn, I need that, or I want that, or that looks good, or what are you thinking? So yeah, anyway. I've said it 6 times now, and I'll say it again. I hope you like this video. Please give it a like, and please subscribe, and comment on either if you've been to Japan, let me know, and what your thoughts were, or if you want to go somewhere and you want to share where you want to go, like your dream place or something, or if you seen something that I showed and you were like, that's good. Let me know down in the comments below. Okay, I'll see you later. Okay, love you, bye.